Here we have an improper integral, really improper because both of the limits of integration involve infinity. The directions asked us to find out whether it converges or diverges, and if it diverges, we're supposed to state it if it goes to infinity or negative infinity. If it goes to something else, we put DNE for does not exist. So the first thing we're going to need to do is use properties of integrals and split this up into two integrals. So we are going to start this out by taking the limit as a approaches negative infinity, and we're going to integrate from a to a constant that's between negative infinity and infinity, so that's anything. We'll use 0 because that's easy to work with. And then we have the 5x squared minus 2x minus 8 dx. We're going to add to that, looking at the limit as b goes to infinity, integrating from 0 to b, that same integrand, 5x squared minus 2x minus 8 dx. So we know that if we sum these two together, we would cover that whole integral as we let each of these approach negative infinity or infinity. So let's go ahead and work this out. So we have the limit as a approaches negative infinity of 5/3 x cubed minus x squared minus 8x plus the limit as b goes to infinity of 5/3 x cubed minus x squared minus 8x. Oh, I didn't put this in. Evaluated from, this one is from a to 0, and this one is from 0 to b. So now let's go ahead and do the evaluation. So we have the limit as a approaches negative infinity of, putting in the upper limit of 0, those would all be 0. So then putting the lower limit, we're subtracting when we do the lower limit. 5/3 a cubed minus a minus makes a plus, a squared plus 8a. And then on the next integral we have the limit as b approaches infinity. We've got 5/3 b cubed minus b squared minus 8b, and putting in the lower limit, all of those would be 0, so we don't need that piece. Now let's look at taking the limit, and so as we let a approach negative infinity, this a cubed would be the one that dominates since it's cubed versus the other ones, and we're approaching negative infinity, multiplying it by a negative, and so this is going to approach infinity. Looking at the second piece, we have the 5/3 b cubed going to approach infinity, and it will dominate since it's the highest power, and so that's also going to go to infinity, and so this integral is going to diverge and it's going to go to infinity.